this should be okay. So today was playing Genshin Impact a little bit earlier, and I've been looking through my Rimworld configuration, so should be all ready to go. Just checking to make sure that we're in the right streaming category. Just checking. Thank you. Asked me. Seems like it's all doing just fine. Let's close down all this excess junk. Go into performance mode. Don't need you either. Go away Discord. Go away Steam. Alright. Let's get into it. And just a casual, relaxed stream today. So I don't have anything major planned. We're getting pretty close to 100 followers though. So not entirely sure what to do with that, but I might come up with something fun once that arrives, and I'll make sure to promote it beforehand so you guys get a chance. So I've made a few adjustments, ended a few things off stream, and tried to fix a few problems, so to speak. So I tried adding a auto patcher for the animal prosthetics mod, a dog one set or whatever it's called, but it didn't seem like it affected dragons, so I will have to consider if we should continue using that. Otherwise, I did find another mod that allows you to have like animal prosthetics as well, but if I use that, that means I will have to clean up these a dog one set. That's even for magical menagerie. Oh, okay, so that probably only affects those creatures. But yeah, and this is alpha animals. I see. So yeah, so we're back in the colony, and something first I want to see is how fast can we go? Okay, we can actually go to more than half regular TPS even now that I'm streaming, so that's good, because yesterday was a little bit problematic. We were down to like 30 TPS, but after I tested some stuffs off camera, it seemed like it was working pretty well, so I was hoping that it would stay that way when actually streaming, and it seems to do okay. Now, some things... oh yeah, we need to get all this junk stored. Some things I did off stream was that I reconfigured all these stockpiles, hopefully to be more useful, but we'll see. So that certain areas will contain very specific things rather than generic things. I think that might be... wait, why are there so many things that are enabled here? The fuck? Hold on. Oh, that's because I'm looking at the fucking wrong stockpile, that's why. I was like, did all that stuff I did like get nullified? But no. Oh, here it is. So like, as an example, this storage here now will contain all the Ravager armors as high priority. So hopefully that should make finding some of the more common things a little bit easier in the future. Haven't quite gone through these yet because I want to replace the weapons cabinets with the weapons lockers, just because it gives you more storage space. And on top of that, there are a few extra things in there, but we'll just have to discover those as we move forward. And what do we want to work on next? I mean, I know we have all this terraforming stuff to do, which obviously is going to happen gradually. This entire stockpile needs to be sorted out. And I guess on that note, maybe figure out another place to build another stockpile. Also, I'm noticing something peculiar here. So is it because... Oh. I see that you messed with the chat. Yep. But some reason I didn't... Oh, there it is. Yes, I've tried something new. Because I was like, okay, well, for now I wanted to go back to the Streamlabs Twitch chat box instead of the Restream chat. Looks cool. Okay. Yeah, it's got more brand coloring on there now, so... But I also don't want it to be too intrusive, so I've messed around with some custom CSS stuff. Using like a template. And then just worked from there. So I have the power to control the opacity of them. So yeah, we'll see. This is just the beginning. Though I would prefer the Restream chat, which is still in here. But like it's in here, which let's just see if it's working fine now. Okay, so it's back to normal. So yeah. Okay, let me just get the new chat box up like that. There we go. What does this event even unlock? Glitter-World fabrication. It unlocks creation of mechanoid components. Which is why it's so expensive. We can switch to something else though. In case you're wondering what mechanoid components are used for. They are used for all of this stuff down here. All these automated factories. We could switch into factory basics and into drone assembly, but that would also take a long time to do. Or get sleep things. Oh yes. So those should still be in here. Or are they not? Oh, we already have them. Can make crypto sleep caskets. We just need to build them. So we've already got the research actually. Is it where is it even under? Is it under MISC? It's gotta be under MISC. I'm gonna wager. That's the crypto sleep suspender, which is not quite the same. Uses partial crypto sleep to slow down degradation of wounds and help the body heal, although with the same effects as these are the crypto sleep caskets. So yeah, we could make those. And put in people that are not in as often anymore. Apparently, whoa, what's going on here? Why has everyone dropped all their weapons? The fuck? Yeah, everyone's unequipped their freaking weapons for some reason. Huh. Well, that's not a pain in the ass. Okay, not everyone, but a lot of the pawns have unequipped their weapons. Like Banana Moo's weapon is here, right? It's not even assigned in here anymore. Unknown technology. Oh. Hold on. Did they update unknown technology recently and then that's why we can't use all these things? I gotta check this up because this is really interesting. Arcane technology. Can't we buy them or did we go back in time? We didn't go back in time. There's no rollback if that's what you're thinking. Hmm. But yeah, we didn't go back in time. Also, the game seems to be generating something right now. And it's a siege by the Green Oasis settlement. Holy shit. Okay, that's a lot of fucking drop pods. Are they gonna be... What are these guys? I think these are settlers, yes. So that's why they're wearing sombreros. And like... settler kind of weaponry. This is like exceptionally bad timing since a lot of our people apparently are unequipped to deal with this situation. But yeah, I can't equip this fire LMG because unknown technology. This is really peculiar. Wait, but this is a hunting rifle. We can make hunting rifles, right? So what gives? Yeah, it's right there. Oh, you know what I think? I might have to go into... this is why. That makes more sense. It's because I added a mod. So just give me a moment. Don't do anything stupid now. Just let me quickly go in and force research this one. Because otherwise we can't use our weapons. Ah, shit. Well, so this is gonna be banana moves. Let me just disable that development mode there. But yeah, you'll get a chance to choose something different. Blowback operation is for assault rifles, like these LMGs, by the way. So Cap, you gotta go up and re-equip that weapon. Hey, Seven Psych and Sephiroth, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you caught that, but we're like in a little bit of a sticky situation because I added a mod and didn't think about the consequences, so a lot of people don't have any firearms. Like, I think it's everyone who's not equipped with a crypto crossbow. They basically don't have any weapon at the moment, which is a little bit of a problem, as you can probably imagine. So Super Grape, you probably own this one. Simo, where's Simo? There's Simo. Probably your hunting rifle. So yeah, we're just... because I noticed a lot of the weapons were like just dropped inside the respective people's bedrooms, which is very convenient. So I can basically sort of figure out where the different weapons are supposed to go. Seven Psych, please don't... yeah, don't go up there. Oh wait, your character has Is it Snorkel Fork's rifle then? Oh, it's Snorkel Fork's. My bad. It's not entirely flawless, this approach, but it's the best I can do. Andre, you're good. Very nasty. Where are you at? Yeah, raid time with everyone unequipped. That's why it's bad timing to have to do this. But I'm sure we'll be fine. They're fortunately just settlers. So we should be able to deal with it, no problem. Peanut. Peanut. Where are you, Peanut? Only thing is that this is a very long list, of course. Yeah, dragons could do this solo, but someone needs to direct the dragons, and if we're all around the base trying to collect things, then they won't be up there unless they happen to. Warlock, where are you at? Wait, what? There. Don't know why, but for some reason every time I have to find Murloc's character, I just can't find him. Just agony. Where are you? You. There. Equip that and Sanderfell. I mean, this is pretty convenient at least that the majority of the weapons seem to be here. So, before we do anything, I'll just do a save. What's the text print sitting in the kill box? That's something, that's jump packs. Something we bought just at the end of the last stream, so. But yeah, the raid start, it's not a raid, it's a siege as well, if I recall. Yeah, it's a siege, so. You know that's not how it works, Andre. I would have to assign all the creatures to use it that they will follow your command, so that's not viable. Oh. Okay, so you bought a group of mojos and they even come in with a hexapod and stuff. Okay. What? Oh, wait, what? No. Oh, is it it must be the Mechanites. Okay, now the biggest thing is how long. Oh, Trueham doesn't have a weapon either. Oh yeah, you're in this room, aren't you? Of course. And apparently I also missed out on Pokegamer. There. This is what I was worried about because I think Very Nasty like unequipped their pickaxe when they went to pick up the main weapon. And that's a simple sidearms thing that just happens sometimes when they equip something as their main weapon. They'll unequip their sidearms for some reason. And on occasion they won't, so beats me. Yeah, those guys are crazy looking. Gobs, where are you again? Okay, so you already have a firearm, but you need to also equip this, please. I'm pretty sure. Because this is... Okay, it's just a plasma sword. But yeah, these guys are probably gonna get fucked by the mojo. Also, why are you doing hunting, Murloc? I guess Murloc can do it, but it's also like a random Spinosaurus sitting here. Okay, so they finally decided to land down their materials. Stainless steel mortar and a titanium mortar. Sure, Andre. Mojo Royal Autocannon. Might want to help out these guys. Okay, for the time being though, let's just cycle through all these. Beerwine has no sidearms for some reason. Always good to see when that happens. Yeah, everyone's just been like unequipping their sidearms whenever they pick up the main weapons. That is a little bit obnoxious, not gonna lie. Was it Sistra that had... Who does this belong to? Could it be Muka? I don't know. Well, Sister will have to correct me if they get in here at some point. Seven Psych, this doesn't belong to you, right? No, you seem to be fine in your equipment, so this must be Snorkel Forks. Hammer. Banana probably owned this thing. God fuck damn it, there's just weapons and stuff all over the place. All because I wanted to see what was gonna happen with that fight. But oh well. Spooner. You have absolutely no equipment. No reason to have both a rifle and a revolver though. Okay. I think this is gonna be as good as it's gonna get for now, and then we'll take a look at all the melee weapons later. Gotta love the name of this one. Kazuku Rush. Yeah, you don't say. Hey, that is a lot of bullets flying around though. Sure, Andre, I mean... You can just go now if you want to. I think though... Just deselect these. The fuck is this? Cryo blaster. Dude, that looks fucking sick. Just rain lightning. Sweet silence. Okay, calm down, game. I just undrafted everyone at the same time. So that's a dead mojo. Okay. Hey Sanderfell, for some reason you could equip a plasma minigun, Sephiroth. Yes. We know that already. It's because it's Exile Dawn stuff, which for some reason doesn't get restricted properly. Should be like in here. It's this thing, right? This reforged plasma minigun. Let's just see if I can find it in here. Which apparently I cannot. There. It's like, if I open up, because it wasn't here, right? Or was it the one next to? It was the one next to, wasn't it? No? There goes Saurus Revenge. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's just sorted in a different way. But yeah, as you can see here, I can equip this, but if we actually go in and look at the item, which is on this list in the bottom there, it does actually say for arcane technology that it requires this research. But my guess is that because it's locked behind a tech print, it doesn't get restricted properly. Which I have considered mentioning on the mod offerers page. And it could be because the mod offerer doesn't have royalty. Okay, well there goes those stegos. Stegos are actually also really good carry creatures early on because they're literal tanks. But we don't really need them at this stage, so. Also apparently Andre has, unless this dragon is just happens to be around here, because this is not Andre's dragon. Also, what should we do about Regal? Because that one's technically bonded to a gen who doesn't exist anymore. Put him down. It's a little bit harsh. I mean, we could just sell it too. You don't have to kill the dragon. Selling them is just as viable an option. Also, when it comes to the animal body parts that we couldn't use to figure out how to use last time, I took a look at them again and saw that like all these, say, alpha animals, for instance, where, for instance, this bionic magical wing says magical menagerie, so my guess is that those are added by the mods themselves and only usable within the mods, so you'd have to figure out in the store where those items belong, like what mod they belong to figure out where they can be used. So what dragon is under your control? I'm pretty sure it's that dragon you're riding right now. Yes. This is the one that you're... This is yours. So... something I wanna look for the creatures was the... is it under power? I think it's under power, yeah. This hexagel core reactor. Because this is kind of what you can use aerofleets for. I don't think I've managed to get to a point where I've ever used one of these, but eventually I was thinking we could have one over here as a generator because... oh, actually, wait, no. It would be more sense to have it closer to here because it's using hexagel cores. What? Power is cut off from the main base. Yeah. Well, it seems like you're on your way, so I guess you figured it out. Have plenty of medicine in here too. Gets me a little bit worried. So let's get those removed. Oh yeah, I should probably go into performance mode over on the other monitor now that I'm not looking at the new Twitch chat overlay that I've set up. But yeah, everyone else also, you're also welcome to come with feedback on the new overlay for the Twitch chat. If that's something I should stick with, or if you've got any constructive criticism on what we should change. Because I wanted to hear if the red coloring is too much. Like I can make it darker and then keep the transparency basically. This Exiled Dawn armor looks boss though. Which is one of the main reasons why I got that mod, is because I really liked the visuals from the armors, but it's just so unfortunate that you can't make them out of other materials. That's a shame. Yeah. You already have martial arts targets right here. Those are just gonna get deconstructed. I can put one in your room though, but you want one that's black, like I already know that. So I don't understand why you bought one. Oh, probably because you didn't know you can make them out of different materials. Maybe we can just make a night leather one in your room. That is not an issue. But yeah, most of the things, if you want like furniture, give me like a heads up and ask, because I don't want to be sitting here having to deconstruct like 20 lamps if we can make them out of some different material, for instance. Lamps are probably a bad example, but you probably get what I'm saying. I also tried going into development mode and reinstalling all these windows, but it doesn't seem like it's a fix that stays, because it like does this temperature change over time for some reason. Because I basically went in and completely removed them and replaced them. Also because I was noticing some oddities where, notice how it says like it's facing south and such. In some instances they were incorrect. So I think like for instance this one said it was facing west. And my guess is that it's because I built the windows before removing the overhead mountain. And as such they didn't know which way to face, because there was no difference between interior and exterior in terms of ceiling, I suppose. There's some airflow thing. Yeah, it's a setting, I know, but it's just yeah. This is different. This allows temperature to leak out of the building. But when I tested it, it doesn't actually affect the temperature in the tile itself. Those are like stuck underneath. Oh, we have a hunting dragon. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is something completely new. This is an ancient harbinger dragon. So this is one of the new things that I've added. Void dragons. Let's tame it. It's a regular dragon that was corrupted by massive amounts of dark energy, then turned into a void dragon. It's far more aggressive, and instead of breathing fire, it spits dark energy that explodes upon contact. Like all void dragons, it sheds strange crystals known as abyssal pearls. Alright. This time I'm watching you. Yeah, he immediately went to beating fire out. It's like they go and get the thing, and then they forget that they were going to go and tame them. And the annoying thing is you can't queue up multiple tames either, because it says you're already taming a creature, so you can't just get around it that way either. And I guess my hunch tells me that it's because of some of the mods that allow your colonists to eat stuff out of the backpacks and that kind of stuff is like causing the issue, because they're like, oh yeah, I can put this in my backpack and then I forget to actually do the taming. So yeah. What are you saving for now? Molten breath. Okay. For a world eater dragon. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how strong these things are because their internal price value is not as high as the true dragon, but my understanding is that they're in some ways stronger. Alright, 7 psych. Yeah, I know they are 35k, that's because I set them to it, because void dragons seemed a little bit more special than regular dragons. I wonder if they can actually survive in space as well. But yeah, this is like comes from an add-on mod to Dragon's Descent, so it is based off of Dragon's Descent, but yeah. So it uses all the same framework and all that stuff. But in terms of combat stats, I don't know if they have this, like... Okay, I have a hunch that maybe they are. Holy shit, what is this stat? 54 melee DPS. Jesus. And they also produce these abyssal pearls. Damn. Wool amount. Oh, so that must be the abyssal pearls. 54 melee DPS though. Take a true dragon for comparison, that's only 5.7. Well, if that's not broken, I don't know what it is. Peculiar. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I should actually allow them to be bought or not, because I didn't know how OP they might be. But maybe they might be a bit too OP. Oh yes, something else that I should also quickly mention. We are running with Parry Persistent now, so events should be more frequent than normal. Which, when you slow down the game speed and everything, makes it feel like events are actually happening again, hopefully. That is at least the idea. Yeah, I don't know how strong the stats on the other ones are. But like, if we compare just a regular black dragon, 7.5 DPS compared to something that does like, you know, more than 5 / more than 6 times, probably even times the damage. That's a pretty stark contrast, don't you think? Also, cause they also have these abilities here. 10 times. I mean, it's only 54. So if you have 7 DPS. So it's a little bit more than 6. It's not quite 10 times. Well, they don't all have 5 though. The black dragon had 7. I think this one had 5 DPS, right? 5.7, so it's closer to 6. But yeah, it's still a lot more damage than the others. And these are both elder dragons. No, wait, this is an ancient harbinger dragon. So that one's actually like fully grown too. It's the highest tier that you can get is ancient. So yeah, we can go to ancient too. I couldn't remember if that was a thing or not, but seems like it is. So that also probably makes a difference. Which means our true dragons can actually go to ancient, and that's when we should make the comparison really. Speaking of that though, think. Okay. Got like a stellar miner here. Don't really need it. What masterwork item was created? God damn it, I didn't get to click on that. And it wasn't that. It was a sauropod leather trousers. I've also gone through our bills and queued up some new things, so we'll be slowly phasing out tunics and pants in favor of trousers and jumpsuits, hopefully. And in case you're wondering, a jumpsuit has the following thing. It does give you 10% global work speed apart from its other stats. And trousers, those are just but yeah, they also gave you 10% social impact, but yeah, they're also more modern clothing. And we're also making gloves and baseball caps, amongst a few other things. I've also gone in here and suspended Ravager helmet production because we are now instead making simple helmets out of chitin and skysteel. I don't know, Andre. That's like impossible for me to answer. There's too many things for me to account for. Like, for instance, the reason why I can't give you a straight answer is that I don't know if you could, for instance, make plate shoulders and then like a chest piece that doesn't have included plates, shoulder plates, while you're also wearing a chainmail and a certain helmet and all that stuff. So I thought that would be the answer. Yeah. So I literally cannot answer that. You would have to do trial and error. Also because we haven't even unlocked everything yet, so I don't know how well the bonuses from these higher tier armors scale with the damage resistance loss from not using high-end plate armor. Try the chainmail because that was worn under armor. I mean, we can, yes, because you're currently wearing a tunic most likely. Yes. The only thing is that those are heavy. Yeah, let's see. This one is on the skin layer and a chainmail is on the skin layer. So yeah, you could technically have a chainmail underneath everything as well if you really wanted to. Is my guess. Why do you want to try making an adamantite chainmail? Because that's the thing about all these basic metal armors, is that you can make them out of any metal. But as soon as we get into something remotely advanced, it's like, oh, you can't do that anymore. Okay. Also, you chose to have vibranium gauntlets and boots instead of adamantite, and I assume that's because you wanted to what's it called? Balance out your defense stats. Right? Because they give like more blunt resistance because they are made out of vibranium. Smash defense. But yeah, I mean, you already have really high sharp resistance, so no wonder you went for that. So a chainmail costs you 60 resources for ingredients. So it's also not exactly on the cheap side. Another sauropod. Oh, that was the sauropod leather truss. No, wait, that must have been another one. So yeah. Also, apparently we have pedigreed raptors hanging out in our front yard. Some reason. Should probably get these chunks out of here. Because people keep throwing meteors down, forcing us to rebuild our roads. Which is fine. Animal transport pod crash. Also want to start establishing this outer perimeter road system. One, two, three, four. Okay, 4. Yes. One, two, three, 4. Can you fight the raptors? Sure. I'm sure they won't cause you any troubles. Something I haven't considered is bone flammable. Because if it's flammable, all of this could literally catch fire. Yeah, let me just take a look over here. Okay, the raptors actually went nuts. But yeah, you can get the void dragon instead of the true dragon anyway, if you want it. Hey, Moohoo! Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, actually, can you apply that tech print just so that I don't forget about it? So how's it going, Moohoo? Making like 1 billion masterwork light leather trousers here. Fuck, where did that land? Oh. The Kieran. Oh no, a Quillen named Shooter. Dumb little raptors. Under the weather today, horrible headaches during the day, slowly getting better after a few painkillers. Yeah, I felt like a little bit under the weather when I went to bed yesterday. I don't quite know, it's like... I felt sick like you would as an uprunning thing to like a common cold or something. So like dry eyes and I don't know how to explain it, but you probably know the feeling. And this morning I was fine. So probably the heat or allergies. I think it's probably the heat. Probably the heat more than anything. In my case anyway. Maybe he'll make my armor also masterwork. Maybe. Only thing is that Forgotten doesn't make your armor, he makes clothing now. I mean, I could tell you to go and do the thing. Did that... Okay, so if I cancel a work project like that, it actually... Oh, okay, that sucks. You actually lose some of the material. Because there's only 45 here now. But that's fine, we've had like a adamantite meteor after all, so... Also, Sephiroth, did you intend on getting this healing touch psycast? It's definitely yours now. Also a crafting skill trainer here that I have no idea who it belongs to. Change my chat? Yes, I've changed my chat. I had an issue earlier today where messages were popping up twice. People would write something once and the same message would appear twice. So I spent like half an hour to an hour doing some CSS on like the standard Twitch chat thing. On like a template that I found, and this is what I came up with. But adamantite is the best material in the game at this point. Yeah, looks great. Okay, that's good to hear. The only thing that sucks about it is that I would prefer to use the restream chat, because the thing that makes restreams chat special is that it's cross-platform. So if anyone were to write something on a different platform, like say if they were on YouTube for some reason, they would also appear on the stream overlay, and you could see where they're writing from too. But at the same time, to make that properly work, you would need to relay all the messages. Yes, I'm using I'm also streaming on Steam and on Facebook actually. And if I could, I would also be streaming on LinkedIn, but that's a closed feature that requires you to have like, what was it, 10,000 followers or something stupid, so... Oh shoot, did you finish the thing? Yes, you did finish the thing. But yeah, I'm using Restream, which basically means I'm streaming 2 restreams. What? What was that? I have no idea how that menu pops up. So if any of you could like tell me what happened there, that would be nice. Not if you're using Restream, because the way it works is that you're streaming to their platform, and then they have their servers that restream it to the other platform. So in all effect, you're only streaming to one place, so your own bandwidth doesn't get butchered from it. The only slight downside is that there's a little bit of a delay and quality inconsistency using Restream. And there are some restrictions in terms of like they have their own monetization models. Like for instance, if you want to restream to say a Facebook page rather than your personal profile, you need to have like a Restream subscription, unfortunately. But that's also the only thing. Can we craft round shields? Probably, yeah. You can also buy crypto shields. That's also a thing. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the relaying of messages through Restream is working correctly. And I also noticed today that on the overlay, it started like putting in some automated messages there that I weren't even aware of existed. Like it said something that I don't really feel necessary, like, oh, you've had 1,000 messages in chat up until now. Oh. Miniman. Thanks for the pemmican. We'll put that in storage. Oh yeah, I should probably extend this out so you can see how much luciferium you have, Andre. Seems like for Deep Blue we're set for eternity, maybe even. But I don't think I've seen you around here, Miniman. Alright, Muhu, and get well, alright? Hopefully it's gonna be fine by tomorrow, eh? Oh, okay. That's cool. We're glad to have you here at least. Start trade. Is that still a reminder leaving in 2 hours? Yeah, don't really think we need this. But yeah, welcome to the colony in case you I don't know how much of this you've seen yet, but it's a fairly old colony in terms of real life time. Yes, Andre, you can. We've been, this is like what session numbers on the stream title again? Session 14 or something? Some of the streams have been longer than others, but it's still been a long process in the making. Oh yeah, Andre, I can't do that until we teach it guarding yet, so. None of it. Okay. White dragon sounds pretty dangerous. Yeah, quite the animals. We just got a ancient harbinger dragon here, which looks pretty insane. And from what I could tell from its stats, I'm a little bit worried how OP it is, because it says 54% for DPS, which is ridiculous. Like, an average of all attacks is 110 damage, so... Anyone's guess how OP that's gonna be. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. In terms of firearms, like the highest DPS we also have is this reforged plasma rifle at 22, which we can't really use yet. The game will allow it, but I won't allow it. Because the game shouldn't allow it. Because we're basically using a very particular setup. Has it been trained? Yes. Okay, so now I can assign you. That was the problem with the Phoenix Owlcats, because since we couldn't train the Phoenix Owlcats meant that we couldn't even assign them to have an owner, which was kind of silly. So who should we give it to though? The other true dragon. Because Sephiroth already has a white dragon. Could give it to Sephiroth and then give the white dragon to someone else. Who also has a true dragon, so sounds like, do you have a dragon yet? Yes, you have the red dragon. Everyone gets a dragon. Beerwine Spirits doesn't have one, but he's not been on for quite a while. Sanderfell's here, so you don't have one. Yeah, I know. I know about that. That's something I have to adjust in a slightly different, more direct way. While I'm in here, might as well also readjust some of these settings. Oh yeah, I mean you have you're bonded to Horatio, this neuron here, but you're not bonded to a dragon, you're just assigned a dragon. which is assigned to this Desiri fur dragon pillow there. So let's see here. Andre's dragon in here. So this should be the Harbinger dragon. Sephiroth. Because I built this dragon nest or dragon pillow, but I don't think I set ownership for any other dragons to it yet. No. And which elder dragon does he have? Oh no, he has the white dragon. Okay. So set owner and then the white dragon. There we go. Wrong dragon sleeping in your room. I mean, it fits into Sephiroth's room just as well because they're also, that's also like all void themed. So let's see. That's the other one. So something else I installed since last stream too was these vents and cooler replacements. So what it allows you to do now is to just, oh, if I went into the right menu, it just allows you to build these vents out of different materials now. So for instance, if I wanted to, I could make them out of oak wood, which like just for fun, just for visualization, would make the colors match much better. If that makes any sense. But also makes us able to utilize the strengths of the different materials in more places. Vibranium round shield. Sure. If you can make shields out of metals, which I don't think you can. I think it has to be cloths or leathers. There's also the kite shield, but I assume you want the round shield, maybe? I also thought that the heat, wasn't it the heat? What shield was it again? There was difference between the shields because we can see that in the apparel section if we change it to craftable. If we do like so, then the heater shield is the one that's highest up actually. The round shield is pretty far down the list. It's all the way down here. So you sure you don't want a heater shield instead? I mean, you can't use any of the shields with your halberd, so... None of the shields can be used with your halberd because it's a two-handed weapon. I think the strongest weapon you can use with your halberd, aside of range as a melee weapon, is a gladius. You have a round shield equipped. Yes, you have a round shield in your inventory. But when you actually go into combat, you don't equip the round shield. Not even if you're like switching over to your things. So yes, have a shield here, but doesn't mean that it's actually equipped, as far as I know. Does it actually give protection though? So it's supposed to give you sharpness, blunt, and heat. So let's see here, 200. Let's take the sharpness, 316.8. So does it actually? Oh, now you'll have to go all the way over there to test this. For 316.8. I mean, I don't know. Could also be the round shield is different because it's a different, comes from the Vikings mod, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you're right. It does actually give you some defenses. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Yeah, I don't know if the other shields will allow you to have them equipped simultaneously either. So it's on top as a layer with the rounded shield. This is also on top and on top and on top. So technically this should be okay. But I don't think we have one, do we? Like a heater shield to test with, we would need to make one ourselves. Because those don't come with the Vikings, those come with the medieval factions. But I'll just... Oh, 7 psych. If you use backpack in the future, then you don't have to walk so far. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like try and see if we can just use it like this. Or get the stats like that. Also, we're slowly going to be replacing these walls with castle walls. Pretty beastly ones. Yeah, it's just a reminder. Because I know people forget, like I do it myself. But yeah, here's the thing, like, where it says with this one, equip blue fur heater shield as shield, unusable with halberd. But we can still force wear it. What the fuck? What is all this? I have no idea what that did. And I clicked the wrong thing. Hopefully that's not going to cause an issue. So 316. I mean, it does say that it gives you higher defense, but it's not equipped as a shield, I suppose. That's really, really whack. So what happens when... Huh. Okay. If someone is forcing a pawn in Puppeteer and sometimes influences clicks you make is made simultaneously. Wait, what? My guess would be true dragon leather, but I don't know actually. Still the most valuable one, so... Okay. Forgotten's making all these fucking masterwork trousers though, holy shit. But yeah, we can make the heater shields, apparently. They're also way more expensive because of the iron cost, so it makes sense why they would be better. But it's kind of weird to me how we can equip them like this, but then there's also the other thing. So that means it's 80 iron, specifically iron, and 20 dragon, true dragon leather. Trouser master. We've also got like a Mastercraft Sky Steel Gladius here. But yeah, that's really peculiar. I wonder what the difference between using it as a shield or just wearing it for the damage resistance is. Like what the difference for that is. Kind of peculiar to me. We can test it out. Well, maybe, maybe not. Maybe equipping it as a shield does something different mechanic-wise. Like maybe it just straight up has the potential to block projectiles, you know? I do love these castle walls though. The added texture instead of just being a flat wall is pretty cool to me. Keep, please. Do you think you deserve it, Andre, with that kind of tone? Oh, Blue Cat Lily isn't... Huh. Well, what do I know? So Blue Cat Lily isn't considered a textile in terms of these hampers either. I mean, it's only been 18 minutes past, but let's just let that one slide. Can't actually hear me, so you don't know what kind of tone I'm using. Nope, but you did misspell both money and give. And you spelled please in a contracted version with PLS. So I can give you all some coins. So what's this? Jump packs. Wait, I thought we already did this one. Oh, fucking Andre. I told you to do this and then you probably overrode it. That's probably what happened. Well, Banana Move isn't here, so he'll just do it for you. Time while asking Danish, okay? So I wonder where those things are located. Oh, dragon decor. So we can make dragon decorations now with the extension for Dragon's Descent. We can even make these void pearls and stuff out of dragon components, it seems. No idea what they do, but they're a thing. Can even make these dragon flame braziers. Guess who's back? Alright, welcome back, True Hand. Can I get a dragon head? A dragon head. No. You can get a massive rune column though, with a dragon on it. You can make it out of adamantium if you want it. Ancient tablets. There's also some statues here. Oh, you can actually rotate them. cool. How big is the column? It's like a 3x3, it seems. Yep, it's a 3x3. So it would probably take up too much space. Okay, for some reason I thought these banners were just slightly larger than this. Seemed like they could have easily been like 20% bigger or something. Like if we're considering these banners here in comparison. Artifact dealer. Okay. Also apparently there's a black dragon hunting Peanut. So that's a problem. Yeah, I don't think you can make it in time. I suppose this is a dragon that probably just spawned in randomly as like a regular mob. Thankfully our dragons are gonna help out, I think. Let's try something a little bit different. Because I'm curious to see what these attacks are like. Holy shit, that's some range. So you can't target something... Oh, there's a minimum range as well. So maybe I might want to move you out of the way. Holy shit. That was fucking cool though, and scary and terrifying at the same time. This void dragon is pretty scary. Wait, what? Rescue. Why does it need... Hold on. Why does it need rescuing? Answer is, it doesn't. It's just like the other dragons as I expected. It has the regeneration ability. It seems like it works a little... No, it's also called Fundamentum here, so... It kind of hit itself. Like that's where most of these injuries come from. So there's just a billion fucking hunting rifles out here. Which we can't store. Yes, basically. But I really wanted to see what the attack was like. Let's go and see what this trader has to offer, hey? too many trousers. No, it's because we have too many pants. It's just a matter of perspective. So we can buy a psychic aging lance here. Also buy a Pandora's box and a treasure chest. Some Frumbo horns and trike horns. Can we get rid of these pants though? Cause I actually kind of just want to sell them all. The same goes true for tunic. Yeah, with 51%. It's like even when Sephiroth's injured, it doesn't really affect his like he's still gonna be the best trader regardless. It's just got so many perks that it doesn't even matter. So all these weapons that we have here, should really just get rid of them. I did queue up some destruction orc tasks, but I think unless I mess with the priorities, no one will ever end up doing them. Geez, that's valuable for a freaking club. But I guess it's made out of fossil too, so it's not too surprising. We don't really need to make hatchets anymore either, because we can make chainsaws now, which do the same thing, just better. I mean, and we can contest that later after I'm done trading here, Andre. If you're curious. See how high up you go. Yeah, all of these items should really just be destroyed or smelted down, but they're not for some reason. Selling the Scarlet type because we can actually reuse that by smelting it down, so. So my assumption is also that with compressed raids, it will basically affect the gear to also be much higher quality as a result. So I'm kind of curious to see when we get into that level of difficulty how it's going to be like. Also, these fucking reforged weapons are just insanely valuable. Almost ridiculous how much they sell for. We'll be buying this psychic aging lance though. Definitely want one of those. Could technically also start selling off our bronze helmets. Pelt boots, we also don't need those. But yeah, something we should be able to do is to turn these reforged weapons into tech prints, hopefully. Hopefully was my idea. And then hopefully we can get the tech print that way. Otherwise it's going to be really difficult to try and get on the good side of the Exile Dawn people. Then we research water filtering, probably. But, you know, it's just not on the priority list. Also something we have way too many of are these aprons because they're not being used. So that's also something I toned down because I noticed there was way too many aprons in storage. And then it's not because they're bad, because they do give you global work speed and general labor speed, but no one's just no one's wearing them. Is there anything else worth buying off of this trader though? Could buy some decoration, but that's not really worth it, so let's just call it here. Yeah, it's a little bit over, it's fine. Yeah, you wanted to know how good a sales percentage you had. Let's try and put Andre down here. Let's just do a save. Yeah, let's have you go down and see what it's like. So you're, in comparison, still high at 36%, but nowhere near as good as Sephiroth. So I kind of want to use the aging lands on that one. What's up there? Who's nearby? Muhu. Muhu, could you please tap that dragon with an aging lance? Thank you. Why is he so high? I don't know. Various reasons. So now we have an ancient true dragon here. Excellent. So an ancient true dragon does 6.5 instead of 5 with 65% armor penetration. Still not nearly close enough to what the void dragon over here was, but I kind of expected something like that. I feel like I should probably remove them from the store because they seem pretty OP. And I just don't know how I would balance the price. So until I know more about them, I will unfortunately have to temporarily remove them. So they'll still be on the workshop, but not workshop, on the on the purchase list. But yeah, you just can't buy them. Guess I could have taken a look at their stats. This one doesn't even say. Okay. Just for good measure, does it actually say for the... no. Okay. So it doesn't tell you... I would have to spawn them in to figure out how good they were. Well, that's annoying. But now you at least know that they are a thing. Andre, you already have a Harbinger dragon here. I'm sure we'll see the World Eater thing if we're lucky. Like, I've been contemplating the same thing when it comes to the Archotech creatures because they're kind of OP. Sound Schooler. Yeah, but you can't get one of each. Because the game's already down to like 40 TPS again. Seems to just happen as we go forward. I wonder if it's got something to do with my Rocket Man settings. So just give me a moment. Let's try this one. Assume it would like fix up all these corpses that are like just lying down here. Because every single body that's down here and decomposing, that's like things that change over time. Want to build sleep thingies. Yes, that's also a thing. And it's more likely that we'll be using them for creatures rather than people to begin with, to be honest. Just because we have so many. So instead of having the parasaurs out and about just eating stuff, for instance, I could put them in one of those cryptosleep caskets, right? We can just kill them, Andre, but you could say the same for people. We can just banish them. But like, for instance, these neuron here. Someone bought them and wanted to keep them. Eventually we'll have to instate a 1 pet per player limit, and even that's too many because we have 28 people here. So if on top of the air fleets and everything else we would have another 28. Yeah, I don't know. Because this list is about as big as I want it to be. I don't want it to be much bigger than this, if we can help it. That's what I was hoping for, that limiting areas for a lot of these creatures to I mean, I can show you. All the grazing creatures, they can literally only traverse this little area down here. They can't go anywhere else in the base, so everything that's in here in the, okay, you can't sort it properly, but in this category, in the grazing category, pathfinding wise at least, isn't creating a lot of overhead. Or we can kill this cow, for instance, if we want to. But that's just one creature, though. The slurrypedes, I don't know, I mean, we technically don't need it anymore. But we also only have one of those. What do the turtles give? They produce plasteel over time. That's their wool growth. And these things, they create like random products over time. And shouldn't be much of an issue because they literally just have food anyway. Like these don't even need to rest. The colonist in comparison has all these different needs. And all of this mood stuff. So like for each colonist you could probably have 10 creatures, no problem. So more pemmicans for the colony. Pawn's a bunch of whiny bitches. Alright, Alex, welcome to the chat. How you doing, mate? Ah, passion givers. Sephiroth just needs to get that max passion. So this is gonna... So was that the last one? No, so you need one more. One more. Arcolobe. Using... oh. No. I think the Arco creatures are probably going to be pretty useful down the line because of how they function. But yeah, it's like the Meadow Avs I really like, but those should probably go, to be honest. 7 Psych, would you be annoyed to lose your unicorn? Because you also have Horatio the Neuron, and you also have a red dragon. Don't really care, okay. But we're bonded, so... yeah, but... let me just... find you here, though. I think you'll be okay. A lot of lag. I mean, I was also just looking at a colonist. But yeah, it could definitely be better. It's the same with this bobsling. I kind of really just want to get rid of it. What does this Argo Panda even do? Is it just an Archotech Panda so it gives off a nuclear explosion when it dies, maybe? It's a very cute panda. I mean, it... yeah. So it can be used to haul cargo in a caravan. Okay. Slow repeat, you're also gonna go. Meadow Apps, you're gonna go. Bobslinger, although cool, is gonna go. These Arco Tortoises, though, those are pretty handy, but they also produce plasteel rather slowly. I don't think we have any issue feeding the animal, Alex. Have plenty of food. He takes work. It's not too terrible. Yeah, it's like we have this skip hound, for instance, which is really cool, but We also have an Arco cat and an Arco jerboa, but those are just pets. Normally I tend to stay away from pets because they don't contribute. Have the Acanthamoebas, which are cool, but they don't really do what I wanted them to do. Okay, I killed something that I wasn't supposed to. What the fuck did I do? What did I butcher? The Arco rat. Oh, the jerboa. Was that the one that exploded? Oh. I think we also might have lost almost every single hero fleet. This Terramorph is getting acid burns. Nice. I did get a small shock from that though. The Rayhound is this one. It's also pretty cool, but I think the Rayhound needs to go. So yeah, some creatures are gonna get acid burns, it's fine. Okay, there goes the Terramorph. We'll have to buy a new one. It's fine. Yeah, I should probably have put them out in the sacrificial fields, huh? Yeah. But I was being too lazy. I couldn't be bothered. I do also want to get rid of this Hydra in favor of a dragon eventually. We'll just disallow that area for now. Yeah, move them to the sacrificial zone. I know. Eventually, we'll also get rid of the Parasaurs, but we're not quite there yet. And what did we lose? Just a bunch of infected air fleets and a single Terramorph. Well, we don't have a scroll menu anymore. Should probably also get rid of this Sky Eel, even though they're pretty cool. But yeah, let's just get rid of it. The Animalisk is really useful, so we'll keep that. The Feng Huang is really useful, and we can probably make do with just a single one. And then from here and down to here, that's just dragons. Sensory mechanized, okay. Is there a rose? I'm sorry, but I want to get rid of these neurons. Actually, it's gonna be Trueheart that's gonna get pissed at me. Just fix the sky here, goddammit. Sorry. But yeah, we should probably get rid of the neurons as well. I'm watching. I know. Always watching. It's Prego. Should probably get rid of the Bronto. And the Hydra. What's your move? Yeah, well, we need to get rid of animals because our colony has been slowed down to like a lot, and then probably need to put people into crypto sleep, so we're at most at maybe 20 people? 20 people maybe? 69. Lul. I just don't know where to put the crypto sleep caskets though, because we need to build a facility for that first. Obviously it should be rather far away from our defenses. Under my room. I mean, we don't have sea levels, Andre. Darn. Let's do a save though. Nope. No, it's not. And what did you expect? I mean, I can't see it. I can kind of see the face outline right here. If I'm looking just right. Build what? I also hope that once we clear out this storeroom a little bit, it's gonna help performance. Orbital factory. You mean statues? Yes. Yeah, we can make statues at the arts bench thingy. Oh no, he's in poor health. Oh no, he can only do like 50% trade deals. Oh no. Jeez. We can look at it, Andre. So what can we buy from this one? Liquid plastics. Buy some EMP torpedoes or even anti-grain torpedoes. Those sound immensely dangerous. They are for save our ship though. Can buy a synthetic lung. Advanced bionic hand. You can buy some fucking insane amounts of soda, holy shit. Also buy a, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I added these Frumbo horn weapons. I have no idea how good they are. But they're a thing. They're okay. Oh yeah, we also can acquire these things like this rocket hammer, which I don't even know if they're gonna be good enough. Yeah, Frumblehorn is literally just like a sold artifact thing or used as a melee weapon, so let's buy this plasma lance here. Though the fact that I mean, it also requires ultra tech weapons, but they don't seem too insane, but they have like specific damage types, so it's a bit misleading. But even then, I assume that something like a Scarlet Tide Halberd will still do more melee DPS at least. Just because it's Scarlet Tide. It's like those fantasy metal options just completely break the balance of all the other weapons because they can't be built out of other materials. Which is a shame in my opinion. But one day we will get a mod that probably solves that little issue. Let's get rid of some of all these weapons here. Not the EMP grenades though. Maybe I should just call down, we should just call down like another trade ship and hope that it's one that we can use to sell a lot of extra stuff. Because all of these items on the map can only, cannot be helping the performance for sure. Kind of wonder how the game handles items that are capable of degrading like these, for instance, if they were outside. But when they're not, like how it handles them, if they just store them in like some kind of memory until they're moved, or if it actually updates them even though they're inside. Just never know. So many weapons though, holy shit. A repeating shotgun. This is kind of why I need to get the smelter task up and running properly so that all these things actually get taken care of. You own a scalpel? Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of this list. We can buy some marine armor for future references and just get some more stuff sold. Might actually want to do that, to be honest. Why do these lab coats have different colors? Pretty sure lab coats can only be made out of one material, so that confuses me a little bit. Do we have any other weapons here that we can get rid of? Higher up here. Because we did get rid of a bunch of tribal weaponry earlier. We don't really need stuff like these. I don't even think we really need bone hammers anymore. I'll keep the sky steel stuff though, because it's sky steel. Can still use it as improvised weapon / tool, so they're not completely useless. What was that? From a horn blade. Drills. There's all the reforged stuff that I want to try and see if we can make into tech prints. Oh, we have some random fire bombs that we could get rid of there. Now we're back down here with these hunting rifles. I think these are all looted ones due to their durability loss. Up it up. Satchel charge. Apparently we also have a bazooka. Let's get rid of this and this. Okay, now we're down here to these helmets and stuff. Should I just sell these Ravager helmets? Okay, let's just sell them. Pop it up. Okay, how else are we looking? So we're down to Ravager armor. Got a few tabards here, or however you want to pronounce it. Got an oak plate armor. Okay. I'm probably getting rid of that because no one's gonna wear it. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh, that took quite a while. But there was also a lot of stuff to go through. And also we have over 30,000 silver lying in just silver now too, so. Did we? We did. Did remove the ceiling over here. Let's just do a save. I don't remember if I did. And because you're all being quiet, I'll give you all some coins so that you can get spending. Apparently we've got a sheep wool version of Janko. So about the statue. Yes. We can make statues. That reminds me. Okay, so there are obsidian blocks and obsidian blocks too. Yes, we can make them black. Can make them out of a lot of different materials. But it depends on what you want in your room though. I will give you a black obelisk that you won't be able to see. But you can use lumber, you can use metals, you can use stone blocks, you can use gems. And you can also use plastics even. So it depends on what you want to make them out of. How big are big statues? There's nothing here called a big statue, so you'll have to be more specific. Because a grand statue still only takes up a 1x1, but a grand sculpture takes up a 2x2. Like this, for instance, is a grand statue that just takes up a single space. A pillar takes up a 1x1, an obelisk takes up a 1x1, a relief takes up a 1x3. Carving, I don't know, small statue and large statue probably also take a 1x1 because the grand statue does. Pottery only takes up a 1x1. A large statue and a small sculpture, no, small and large sculpture, sorry, also take up a 1x1. And the plant pot and plinth also take up a 1x1. Let's just build a normal one. Normal what? That tells me it's a large sculpture then, because that's a normal one if you mean vanilla. Like you tell me, do you want a large sculpture or a large statue? There's a difference in what it turns out to be, so I don't know. You're the one who wanted the statue, so you'll have to figure it out. Like the stuff that you have in your room is a small statue and a small statue, so, and this is a small sculpture. Brain overheating too much. Well, then take a chill pill and come back when you're cooled down. Should probably also reallow this one. Where are you allowed to go? Pets. See, that's something I can actually work with. So you just want 2 small statues out of some black material. In terms of black material, we have few options, but probably obsidian. And which one would that be? I think that's the regular obsidian one. Yeah, so just regular obsidian blocks. In case you didn't see how much it was. 50 obsidian blocks per fig. So if you want 2, then that's 100. Hmm. 300 obsidian blocks, okay. Take some. Yeah, it's not like blocks are super expensive, so... Hmm. The real question is if I should make more drills or queue up more drills for people to use. Not entirely sure. Apparently we've also gotten rotted mush in here again. Oh, that's probably just because the... Wait. Didn't I... Yeah, I moved it over here. Oh, so this one isn't being done anymore. So we don't have enough people on butchering tasks. That's a little bit problematic. Oh yeah, no wonder we only have a single person. Because Seven Psych decided to not do butchering as a higher priority thing. What do we actually have here? Repulsor technology. That's just the vanilla expanded shields, which we don't really need. Frontier, revolvers, rifles, and shotguns. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit meh. Gas extraction would be useful if we'd found a Helixian gas vent, but so far I haven't found a single one, so... It's possible that there's not even one on the map in the first place. And if I need people to move stuff around, I would just use the move now thing. Yeah, let's just take a look through this list here. Bigger way. I mean, it doesn't really get any faster than haul urgently. Because if I do this, then everything that needs to be moved around will be done urgently. Which is basically the same, because haul plus is all the way here in the front. So everyone who's on a 1 will basically stop doing everything else in order to haul this stuff around. I've just not bothered doing that as a high priority because it doesn't get stuff off the ground right now. It just moves stuff around in these clothing things, most likely. The main problem is we don't have storage space for all of this stuff. There's just not enough room in here, believe it or not. So that's the main reason why. But we can set up some... So actually, why is this stored here when there's plenty of space over there? Because this one is set to critical and only stores steel. But like this one is set to normal. So why is this stuff not being put in there? Doesn't make any sense. Alright. See you later, Andre. Hmm. Part of the problem for the storage here is also that we have a lot of structures in storage for when we're going to do world map stuff, because people started getting mood debuffs because they weren't sent along with recreational items, and that's a bit of a problem. We also have all these tents in stockpile. Yeah, it just seems like the game gets confused when you're doing all this, so. Which one was it again? We needed a bunch of tall shells. I remember that much. That also reminds me of something else we need. Let's do the tall shells for now. Like. Oh, that research was fast. What do we have? We have blowback operation, which would give automatic access to blowback operated guns, auto pistols, machine pistols, LMGs, that kind of stuff. We could also research flak armor, which would be useful. Nano replication. Oh, that's for that turret base thing. So not gonna bother with that for now. Mixology will allow us to... yeah, ferment more things. So this jump pack's tech print is useless now. Okay, so I want to try and see what we can do with this thing here. Industrial. So we can like take these reforged items and turn them into tech prints. Same with all this cataphract armor and stuff like that if we manage to get a hold of it. Which is the main use case for this stuff. I have no idea what work type this is though. So let's try and do this 10 times. Oh, it's its own work type. Herp. Who should do this? Someone with high intellectual. I think putting Sephiroth, you can do it. Hey Banana Move, good to see you here. I am the Uber Medic. The Uber Medic. Yeah, you basically can't get any higher, huh? The Übermensch. Now you can be the Uber Tech Printer. Bitte. I should really get my passions up as well. So on this thing, I wanted to store all our chem fuel. Which is not under food, it's under manufactured, right? Or is it under raw resources? It's not under here either. Wait, what? Obviously not there, it's not items. Okay, let me just make sure. What? Yeah, so it is within manufactured, but why can't I store it on these tall shelves then? I thought that I could.
Raiding party!
Oh, it is there. And Cap's streaming us. Hey, Cap. How are you doing? And Snowy Rose is coming along, I see. And you can do exclamation mark join raid. Because I've got that installed now. Oh, thanks for the follow, Ice. I think I've seen you before. So, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, and we're having a solar flare at the same time. Excellent. Well. Alright then. Anyone else gonna do a join raid here? You've got some more time. How did the rest of your stream go, Cap? Everything going okay over in that colony? What is this? It's people can do an whenever I get raided on Twitch now, people can, like, it initiates a raid, and depending on how many people do an exclamation mark join raid, the severity increases. So I'd want to get our people back home. That also reminds me, I don't remember if we even managed to get the equipment of these people. It's shit. Cyber Freddy doesn't even have a gun. Excellent. Let's give him a gun. Just any gun. Anyone else? Okay, maybe not a hand pistol. Please, do we have something else than a hand pistol? Okay, another hunting rifle. That'll do. Very nasty, you have a marksman's rifle. Just want to see the world burn. A little slow today, maybe kick it up tomorrow. Alright. Now I just do hope that the raid actually triggers. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about. Because that thing needs to die. So where's the raid? Come on, game. Don't do me like this. Do I seriously need to go and look up on the debug log? Because it does happen as soon as the timer runs out, doesn't it? You guys would probably know that. We ran away. Wait, what? That's not how that works. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. I mean, there are some errors in here, but that's just a version thing. Oh, that doesn't look good. But that's a build related thing. There's an angry wolfhound, that's the raid. I highly doubt it. Well, that was disappointing. I was ready to get my ass handed and stuff. So yeah, it sort of just didn't happen, I guess. Can I trigger that thing? I can generate a new one. Because there's no settings for... No. Well, let's try and generate a new one. What could possibly go wrong? Now Cap's not going to be the leader, but Let's try this again. That was kind of lame. Should probably go out of development mode, huh? So if I close this, does it end the timer? Does anyone know? Yeah, it stops the timer, but does it initiate the actual raid then immediately? Just so we don't have to wait for it to actually count down. I will. But we were like 7, 8 people before. We're on fire, FYI. We're on fire. We are on fire. God damn it. Not my beautiful cotton plants. Oh no. Oh no. It's much easier when you're in, oh god damn it, when you're in Puppeteer, then you can just spam the thing immediately. God fucking damn it. Little bit of cover if we actually do end up getting raided, and if that doesn't work, I'll just generate a raid, I suppose. I don't know. Hey, something actually happened. Lol. It's like 4 people. What the? Wait, what?
Submit!
I clearly need to configure that. I think maybe before the points were just not enough to actually generate a raid. Could that be? Could that be true? Raid hype. Oh god. I'll give you guys another chance because this is fucking ridiculous. Cap, what do you have your settings? Yeah, Andre is gonna be able to solo one-on-one all these fools. Cap, do you recall what you've got your settings for? Because I was wondering about this whole thing. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, max is 110,000, but if this is only set to 50, so 7 times or 5 times 50 is only 250. So you didn't change anything, you think? So if it's 1500 and the cap is 10,000, I mean, we could set it to 750 maybe. But yeah, let's just set it to 1500 for now, and then I'll give you another try. But it does seem like my events do on occasion fail, and Andre can clean up all that junk. Because I'm curious to see. I mean, it could also be because I didn't generate a large raid, but I'll give you guys another try. It's excellent because then I get to actually test this stuff too. I murdered you. These guys are just like completely don't care. Evil 7 Psych is over here. And he just got iced. By the way, Andres, I realized something that's a bit off. Where's your Harbinger dragon? It's over here. Well, why is it hanging out here? It's waiting for its rider. Oh, it's probably because you bolted off faster than it couldn't follow. So we've got void dragons now too, by the way. It's a really curious thing. No worries. Yeah, Andre, you can... Yeah, I was just about to send you home. But yeah, we've been cleaning out the menagerie a little bit, so we don't have as many creatures anymore. And we get a casual manhunting pack because of Banana Move. Quillins. Ah, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Seven Psych, you might want to get out of there, my friend. Yikes. Someone really wants to see the world burn. Oh god, these guys are gonna get fucked. Close the door, goddammit. Oof, that was a close one. Hopefully they're not gonna bash that door in, because otherwise we have a problem. Okay, everybody, we gotta probably do something about this. I mean, if we use the dragon, it's gonna wreck the wall. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be a bigger raid if it actually triggers. Nope. That wasn't a raid, that was Rose sending in support and the raid didn't trigger. Or was that the... Don't tell me that this was the raid. No. So, that's really frustrating that the raids don't work 50% of the... Like, no wonder we don't feel like we're getting attacked ever. The fuck? Hey. There goes another infected arrow fleet. Military aid? Yeah, this is the military aid. We already got that, so... So the military aid spawned in, but not the raid for some reason. Visitor group at this point in time. You just really want to fuck my reputation in the ass, don't you? Okay. Ay, this is a real mess you guys have made. Or Banana Move made. Not you guys. The raid didn't really end up happening, did it? God fucking damn it. Wow. Those guys got really messed up. Hold on, yeah. It's just random people and stuff. Holy cows, now of all times, god damn it. Should we just say that these guys should do search and destroy? Come on. Also, is this a... oh, this is Garnet. Okay. Oh god. So many dead bodies again, and we also really need to get rid of this fucking thing. Hey Andre, can you like go over and take out that jelly there? Thanks. So, what do you guys want to do about the failed raid that didn't happen? I'm wondering if it could be like so many things. It could be the ignorance is bliss thing that overrides it because it tries to generate a raid type that it shouldn't be allowed to. Could be the raid compress thing that messes with it. I honestly have no idea. Because there's so many things that manipulate how raids are triggered. We could try again though. Just give me a chance to repair this maybe. Because that was a lot of quillins. And that military aid apparently broke part of our wall on the outside. You rescued one, we can tame it. I don't want a quillin. We're not taming a quillin. And apparently I died again. Why is it always me? How do I keep dying? The fuck? Why does it always happen, and why does it always happen to me? Why is there someone's dragon that... like one of the dragons just tends to... You shot a dragon? I don't know. We shouldn't even be able to. And even if I did, they're not set to defensive mode anymore, so that shouldn't happen either. So I honestly have no idea why that would happen. Because there's none of the dragons that are set to defensive mode. Like before I do anything about that, my character dying will just... Okay, thought it would be easy to find, but apparently not. So where is the Harbinger dragon? See, it's set to aggressive. That's even the default behavior, I'm pretty sure. Ah, that's why I couldn't find it. Jeez. Yo, Sephiroth, you want to try? Let's try out this healing thing. But yeah. I honestly don't know why. It's just keeps on happening. And it's honestly getting really old. Because it was clearly a dragon that killed me, but I don't know why. And it's always my character too, so... So, which one was this? You said you have the resurrect thing, right? Oh, but you can't use it because your psi focus is too low. You just can't use it, period. Well, that's revive any pawn, isn't it? It's the dragon curse. Probably. I don't know. Oh, god damn it, that also means that I have this thing again. I don't know how many times I've set these priorities at this stage. God damn. It's just really, really annoying. And I don't know why it happens. It just kind of does. See, sister, the... Okay, I'm getting hauled over to the hospital. See, normally I would think the same, but oh, what's it called again? Is it friendly fire or something? Shoot. Yeah, friendly fire tweaks. So this mod allows you to configure how friendly fire works, and I've set it to be based off skill level. So if you have level 20 in shooting, you literally cannot do friendly fire according to that. Of course, there might be exceptions with like certain weapons and stuff, but generally speaking, you shouldn't be able to. So that's why I find it really weird. And the other day when we were looking at it, I was looking at these descriptions here. So the default behavior aggressive says that it'll attack any hostile targets within sight, even manhunting bunnies. Defense or defensive, which it was set at before, it says it'll retaliate against any attacks made against it, even if they're just taking aim. So that's the case where your shot misses, for instance, and hits them. Which I don't know why that's even a setting, but but it is. So, yeah. You're waiting in the hospital, Banana. What are you getting? You're getting an Architect arm. Could set Sephiroth to do it. But yeah, Rose, we've been thinning out our animals because I need to do something about the lag. And I think I will also slowly be reducing our active population down to maybe a total of 20. Since we do have access to the crypto sleep caskets. And I think we're at a stage now where we might be able to make use of them. This is one of those bug people, isn't it? One of those new races. Looks like it. The fuck? The heck? I hope that's one of their own. Is that a good trader? Could try and see if they have something of value. Who's getting a surgery and why? Yeah, I don't know exactly what the... There's a mod on here that allows another faction to basically save their people by not leaving them behind, so... We could sell the Skip Hound, but it's really fun, but also kind of unnecessary, isn't it? Oh yeah, we can sell Regal, because it's bonded to a gen and we can't... Let's do that. Sell the gold dragon. Even though it's one of our first dragons that we got. Anything else? Advanced components, Neutromin, some desserts. Oh, we're running out of Glitter World medicine all of a sudden. Well, might as well invest some of our silver. Anoxylin. Get into some more rare metals. Oh, there's a flesh shaping thing here. The tech print. There's also some Exiled Dawn knowledge, which we'll take. Can even buy tech shards if we wanted to. I wonder how many we need. I think we only need 100 maybe. Oh no, those are ours. Sorry, those are ours. They bug people. Yes, it's the shoot, it's the Hiver faction from that's like inspired by the insect people from Kenshi. I have 6k and I can't buy a world-eating dragon. What's the map? This map, it should generate like a point of interest on the world map. I think we already have one of these. We could buy it just for this shits and giggles. What else? Just a bunch of plastic processing materials. There's a small common chest. Oh yeah, we also have a black dragon egg that I kind of want to get rid of. So as to not create too many dragons. Because although they're cool and stuff, even I have a limitation on how many of those I want around in Rimworld at least. Bionic horns. Here's another ventricular sleeve. Just a bunch of drinks, gold. I think that's pretty much it. Do they have a paint stopper? I mean, we browsed through the whole thing, so I didn't see one. And Sephiroth, are you busy doing something? Because then I would like you to apply this tech print. Wait, I thought I got rid of all the Acanthamoebas. Well, that means we'll have to heal it up or do something really funky in order to get rid of it. That's interesting. They're only allowed to be over there, but they still put them in the hospital. Yeah, we're researching something that's kind of meh right now. Something that I won't be using. But it's part of another mod that does something else that's pretty cool. We've got flesh shaping, tech print, and exile dawn knowledge tech print. Which means if we go over here now, that means we can actually research the beginnings of this, including the melee weapons and the colored chest plate armor. Which this one, for reference, holy shit, it covers literally everything. Does give you these following stats. So it's not too shabby, but it's also, you can only make them out of one material type, I'm pretty sure. Should we try and generate that map, or do we want to wait with it till later? So what were they in bulk goods traders? Alright, Rose. You'll be more than welcome to. Jeez. Dark Wolf's house got fucking wrecked with a meteor too. So that's another thing. Now I gotta clean up Cap's mess. So that's coal and blue schist. Cargo pods. Someone's buying 1 billion cargo pods. So you got some psychoid leaves, which we aren't even fabricating into psychoid tea. Some half-orc leather of all things, apparently. And finally, some fermented rotting mound. Great. Could be better. What did brain surgery unlock? Well, brain surgery unlocks brain surgery. It just allows you to perform surgeries on the brain, but doesn't unlock anything per se. So basically, if you get, it's like you can't do brain surgeries at all until you get this. So even if you buy or acquire the AI related things, you can't do it until you have brain surgery researched. As far as I remember, at least. So in other words, if one of your people go brain dead before you even get to like, and you don't have brain surgery, so even if you get something to compensate for the lack of brain matter, you just can't install it yet. So what is all of this one? Is this not? Oh, it's not set to rotted mush. No wonder it's not working. No wonder we've been building up rotted mush over time. And now have 1 billion of that stuff. Let's rectify that problem. What happened to your statues? No one started making them yet. Because no one's working on artwork. We'll put gobs on it. Since he has a burning passion within that field. And he's an artist in terms of his background story, so it's pretty fitting. Also, we should have some steel roofing here now, which is great. Because that means that all this medicine is safe. Torture gauze. What? Oh, now I also know why the medicine didn't show up in the list. It's because we of course don't have a orbital trade beacon here. Which we don't really need, but we could make one. Just in the corner here. Itchy acid burns. Yeah, those are camphomoebas. I'm getting rid of them because although, you know, as fun as these are in concept, the fact that they spit acid everywhere whenever the large ones get killed is a problem. And they don't really eat enough dirt and filth from the floor to actually be viable. Like one cleaning robot can probably do the job of 10 of these, no problem, like easily. So I was hoping we could use them as like a early stage cleaning robot alternative, but apparently they don't eat frequently enough. So that's not doable. Also, maybe I should set some farming hysteresis up for this stuff. Because we don't really need a whopping 1,000 of this stuff, do we? Set it to 600, that should be more than enough. That's just a little bit under a stack. And let's actually set this to global stats. There we go. So we've replaced them with a Roomba. Yes, well, kinda. I'm not using the MISC robots as I used to in the past. Instead, we are capable of making mechanoids when we get to it. So it's the Mechanoid Expanded mod, where here we will unlock factory basics, and if we research basic drone assembly, we can make auto cleaners, auto harvesters, auto haulers, auto miners, auto sowers, and even a supercomputer that can automate research. I don't know if a supercomputer is that useful to us in this playthrough though, especially now, because Sephiroth is probably on his own faster than 20 supercomputers combined, unless I tweak their settings. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. We're also still needing some storage space for some of these leathers. But it's just orc leather, so I'm probably not going to think too much about it. I think we also got some... Can also salvage some weapons off of these guys. I don't know if we can actually... Oh, this is bio-coded. Oh well. We also did get a wall upgrade over here with this castle wall stuff, which is way more durable. Which I suppose we should probably consider getting over here as well. But it's like, I want to build these in a different way. Just because we can. And it's one of the reasons I got that particular mod. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way down here. So why don't we actually... Should be able to queue this up already. There we go. And I have a hunch. Okay, so we do have a lot of people actually set to delivering, they're just not doing it. Also, I'm wondering if we need to have some more people set on cremating. Is cremating part of the job description for... I don't think it's for the same as like destroying apparel and stuff. That's isn't that gonna be more like just smelting and regular crafting? Large golden chests. Hold on, was it Banana? It has to be Banana who bought this. Yes, it was. Okay. Should be put up in this general area. Okay, let's see what's in this one. Can't break tradition. Nope, nope, you're definitely right on that. Definitely right on that. How do I also keep getting heaters? They just seem to appear out of nowhere. Holy shit. Did you... So we got a Masterwork Heavy Revolver. We got a Oak Masterwork Double Bed. We got a Masterwork Bone Dane Axe. A Masterwork Diamond Gold Necklace, a Silent Neuroformer, a Tornado Generator, Psychic Insanity. Oh, we actually got 2 Neuroformers, and a Psychic Cornucopia. Feel like I need to make like a room for all these artifacts because we're getting so many of these for these freaking loot boxes that I don't like. I lose track of where they're located. And we even still have this Tech Prof Persona Core, which honestly we should have used on something like really expensive. Like Glitter World Fabrication, which we got almost through. Okay, so here's the Ultra Tech weapons that I've added today too. So you can get like a Burst Blade, you can get a heavy mono sword, a plasma lance, and a relic maul. And you can also get the persona versions of some of these. We don't have, I don't have Apparello, is that where it's from? Didn't want to have too many clothing articles for pawns, because like already something like gloves and shoes are just additives, you can't really see them after all. So no socks, sorry. These guys are so good at shooting. So what are we making in here? We're making EMP grenades. Question is, should we make more precision LMGs? Probably should. Unfinished bone hammer we can get rid of. Because I did remove it. Yes, it's no longer here. We're also not making pickaxes anymore. We're also not making any more hatchets for the same reasons. Because we can make all these power tools instead. I think it's about time you all got another 1,000 coins for this last hour of the stream. Slightly less than that, but something along those lines. Oh yeah, there's also this Migmalite. Freaking asteroid. So this is Fox Rock walls. They are slightly more durable than regular walls. They can be smoothed just like actual mountainous walls can. They don't have as much durability because they are fake walls. And if I recall correctly, they're just slightly more expensive than a normal wall. What do I do with 30k? I don't know, Andre. Get your passions up to max. Buy skill trainers. There's so many things you can still buy. See, the road is also coming along nicely. So it's 30 work and 7 blocks for one of those. So yeah, the regular walls are slightly cheaper in comparison, and they require less work to build. But just because this looks like mountainous rock doesn't actually affect the AI in any way. They don't see this and go like, oh, that's a normal, that's just a normal mountain here. Unfortunately, there's no mechanic in Rimworld like that. Quad Tesla cannon implant, what the fuck is this? The heck? Hold on, what is this? It's an alpha animals thing. Yeah, sister, that's gonna happen. And install a quad Tesla cannon implant. This implant will allow this creature to use powerful ranged plasma attack. Oh. Can you install those on... You can install those on any creature, I think. So, banana move, what creature do you have? If you have any. Now that we've been clearing out this lot. Snorkel fork, can we give you something else? And then we can give that one to Banana Move. Oh, we have an Elder True Dragon here that's not assigned to anyone. Pop it up. Set this one to Banana Move. I don't think it's that Sistra. I think it's something a little bit different. So it's probably gonna be like Sephiroth. We can improve your build speed most likely though. If I can find the thing that I'm thinking about. But let me just illustrate something for you. This is Sephiroth's character here. His construction speed currently is being reduced, by the way, because he's indoors and less light and stuff, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's pretty nutty. His research speed is normally like insanely high. Yeah, 1520%. I still have a unstable power cell down here. So 7 Psych, do you have a favorite color or something? Why is your construction speed so low, Andre? The fuck? Blue would be good. Alright. Then you'll have to fight with Snorkel Fork over the second half. The question is, should it be regular blue or should it be Blue Cat Lily blue? There's also Rich Dragon blue, leather blue. There's also dinosaur hide and stuff. It's also Hyperweave, Cayenne blue, Rich Dragon. Okay, yeah, I think we should have enough for that, so let's just make it out of Rich Dragon. Let's see if we can do something cool with your floor. Oh, we can make bone tiles now. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Thinking. I have an idea. Also, our research is finished, so I'll move it over. Ooh, there's factory basics here in case you guys think we should go that route. Remote doors could also be slightly useful. Holograms. The fuck, Andre? Might be possible that we used it up on something else. We can just buy the more rich dragon leather though. Why holograms of all things on this list? Not only is it spacer tech, but it's also literally just artwork. Is it expensive as fuck? The fuck did you... Oh, you also wanted to buy 500. These only cost 2 rich dragon leather per piece, so... I can buy some rich dragon leather. And then for the floor... Could make it out of sky steel. You have passion givers to use. Sure. Also, sister, you oh, you do have the thing now. There you go. Yeah, so you should be building with like... Yeah, much faster now. At 80% increased speeds. Did I miss one spot? Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I did. There you go. You have... I gave you a grinder that increases your construction speed by 80%. This thing... this grinder here. Yeah, it's only... you can only... it only affects it while you're actually wielding it, so... It's like, for instance, if you do it now. Or actually, I couldn't just look it in here. Let's see, construction speed is now 290%. That seems really high compared to what it was before, yeah. So it's supposed to be 140%. I don't know why it says 100% in... You got a lover? Yeah. You and Captolamia are bunking out together here. It's been really useful that people have been moving into the same rooms together because we're running out of living space, to be quite honest. I mean, even now we have one spare room, I believe. So... You can use my cold toilet whenever you want. Remote doors, okay. So, what do we all have this time? Washing machines. If we get washing machines, we can reuse all the clothing items and armor that we get. So it's no longer tainted. What else? This is not really something super useful. Yeah. And the rest is like meh. Bionic replacements is cool, but people already bought Arcotech parts, so. Okay, so how is the sorting of this room going? Okay, survival packs have been put in the right place. These are just random stuff. This seems about right. Put all the, or I've tried to put all the gloves in this one, all the boots in the one below. This one has all the Ravager armors. The one above should have the Ravager helmets. This one should have all the steel heavy armor, no, not steel, all the plate chest armor versions like heavy plate, guardian armor and such. And yeah. So you wanted me to do the shield thing as well, Andre. So we didn't... Did we ever queue up the shield? We did queue up the shield, so the shield is somewhere. And we only have one heater shield, so it can't be that hard to find. What race is Captalamia? Captalamia is a tiefling from Forgotten Realms. So they are a half demon-like creature. Oh, it's the Mojo blood bags that are spoiling in our storage here as well. So I think that this is just the... No, this is a light leather kite shield, so that's not the one. You've also gotten your first obsidian small statue, Andre, so we'll put that in here. Jesus Christ, can't see... This dragon is terrifying. I guess someone else can get the statue. And someone else can get this statue. Also have to repair this flooring here. It's a little bit annoying that the meteors remove all this bone flooring. So every time they land somewhere I have to repair it every single time. Such is life. So how did this wall conversion go? Okay, we're not quite done yet. The fuck? I did not... Oh, maybe I did press X. An accident. I'm gonna save for when we finally get Glitter World implants. Alright, Andre. Okay, that's lead. Don't think we need lead right now. I just said okay. I just said alright, Andre.
Raiding party!
The fuck? Immortal Eddie raiding us with 5 people. God damn, okay. How are you guys doing? Oh, you asked first. So, yo, how's it going? It's going pretty well. If you guys want to, you can try and do the exclamation mark join raid to join a raid, and it should hopefully generate a raid. Yeah, let's hope this one works this time. I really hope this works, because we had Captalamia come in here earlier, and for some reason it didn't generate the raid, so get everyone in there. So what were you guys streaming over on your channel? Oh, you were also streaming Rimworld, alright. Why does that not surprise me? That seems to be a pretty common trend. Playing TTK, but you didn't know you could have raiders raid the colony. Yeah, it's a separate TTK extension. But unfortunately, if your raids sometimes fail generating, this obviously is also affected. Which we tried, like generating free raids. Actually, one of the raids was generated. I just didn't have the points correctly set up. So we'll see how crazy this is going to be. But yeah, it bases the raid strength off of how many people do the join raid, and then you assign how many points that should equivalent to. So we'll see how bad this is gonna be. Please work. Please. Well, it's very colorful. Yes, you are correct. That's kind of a nice benefit when you have the more stones mod. Okay, it's definitely doing something. Hey, stuff actually works. Let me just pop down a save just to celebrate that. So yeah, we also have TTK over here, as you can tell. So if you do exclamation mark purchase list and all that stuff. God damn. Okay, this is not good. Why is it a drop pod raid? Okay. These people all should shoot. This is also like a terrible spot to land, by the way. All the freaking unstable power cells over there. Crap. Muhu, you need to get the fuck out of there. No, don't, not that way. Niguro. So what faction is this? And it's the Exiled Dawn faction, so they have energy shields and all kinds of wacky melee weapons. At least it's working. Yes, god damn it, you don't need to buy military aid every single time. I think we can manage a few enemies. Just for once. Gotta say that carpet in Seven Sykes' room definitely turned out well. Okay, so these guys should probably just go around here. Oh god. Well, someone bought farm animals. You're just trying to crash my game. Please don't generate farm animals while we're getting raided. It's gonna slow the entire game down. Like, it's already pretty bad, but now it's even worse. And completely unnecessary. Don't buy, like, otherwise I'll have to limit the events that you can buy on one single day to a single bad event, because, and I don't even know if it would even work with these rates, because like, it's running at barely 10 TPS right now, which is hardly playable. So, in worst case, I'll just have to reload a save because it's becomes unplayable then. Okay, and these guys did get around just fine. Make the aid more expensive, that doesn't improve the situation. And it's not the aid that's the problem, it's when you spawn travelers and merchants and aid and a raid and alpha beavers and mad animals and wandering creatures, you know, it adds on top of each other. That's the problem. Maybe we don't want to put you guys in the middle of all that. I also don't know if I should use a dragon's breath attacks because it seems very fitting, but Alex's character is like standing in the middle here getting freaking wrecked. Oh, he's also down now. I am using Rocket Man. It doesn't help this situation. Because Rocket Man only works on things that are outside of your render. To a certain degree, even. Oh, Peanut's like throwing up on the ground there. But I think the dragons can take all the melee along with Andre here. He still hasn't been hurt yet. No, it's just because there's so much stuff going on. Martial artist is so useful. Probably get profit in there too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking of the brawler perk. Here comes the military aid finally. Apparently they shot one of their own. Alright, Immortal. Won't be streaming for too long extra though. So you did catch us right near the end of the stream, but thanks for dropping by anyway. What happened? We got raided. We got raided by Immortal Eddie. So... and Kevin came in to say goodbye. It will show you this though, our mod settings are set up accordingly, so it should be pretty generous and there's plenty of things that you can invest in. The fuck is that? Is that a laser? No, that's a Gauss rifle or something. Gauss repeater. Could do. Andre can take out the stragglers. Where's my dragon? Somewhere it's one of these. I would imagine it's probably fighting something. Oh no, wait. Your dragon is freaking... Your dragon is down here. I don't know why it's so slow. It just is. Maybe that's its downside. It's like freaking slow as hell. Could that be a thing? 9.6, so it shouldn't be. Are these... This is the bad guys. I mean, it's trying. Rip. Pretty much get one-shotted. That dragon does so much damage, it's ridiculous. It's a decent amount, yeah. Don't know the new system. The new system... That a lot of coins. I mean, it's a lot of coins, holy shit. Considering that you haven't bought anything, so your karma hasn't gone up. So that is a lot of coins. I don't know if I can install that, Andre, but we can see. Nope. You cannot. The dragons are a little bit special. I did try and add the A Dog One said patches, but it doesn't seem to affect the Dragon's Descent mod. How do I buy things? You go to this link, and there you can find the massive list of stuff you can buy. You can also buy a colonist if you want to. And then slowly but surely pimp him out like Sephiroth and Andre have done. So if we take Sephiroth for instance here, he's just today managed to get all his passions up to max. He's got like 1 billion traits. He's also got a crap ton of Psycasts, which I don't know, most of them he probably can't even use because his Psy focus isn't high enough. And Andre's also bought like equipment or materials for equipment for himself. So there's plenty of things you can do. What if you ride him? What speed is he then? I don't know. The same should be. It's kind of how they usually... No, wait, there is something where if you mount them, don't they get like extra speed or something? But yeah, I don't know why it's just wandering. Because it's in here, right? There, ancient. Oh, that's why I forgotten to set on those. That makes more sense now. That's why. So it wasn't set to follow you. There we go. So that explains a couple things. But yeah, yeah, I've got 1 billion traits. I mean, Andre here's got even more. So you can... There's no limit on how many traits you can get, so go nuts. If you want to invest your time and coins into it, then you totally can. Also, skills are uncapped, which means that you can go beyond level 20, which is the normal cap. We don't know how it goes still. I think it goes to maybe 100. Also, gear stats are uncapped, so if you get equipment that goes beyond the regular vanilla cap for armor resistances, then yeah, you can go beyond that. And finally, so can your body part replacements. So normally in vanilla, you can't go beyond 110% efficiency on any of these stats, but because it's uncapped, you can gain a massive speed boost, for instance. Just as one example. The syntax is by pawn dwarf. And I've misspelled dwarf. Yes. And then I'm also... Oh, we have like 1 billion people here. Someone was stripping them all. Oh, did that guy spawn in with freaking... He did. He spawned in with 2 shields. Okay. This guardian shield is a little bit special. Wait, does that mean... Oh, it's a utility item. Wait, but he's already got a utility item. The fuck? Huh. Okay, that might be a little bit broken. I might have to reconsider this mod. This heavy melee weapons mod, because this is kind of broken. If it gives you this much resistance as an added bonus. So what have you missed? You've missed some raids. Most recently from Immortal Eddie, who raided us. And it actually generated properly this time, so all these people drop podded in right next to our unstable power cells. But fortunately we did survive. Does seem like our water supplies cut off on this side of the base though. So let me just get a chance here. Yeah, let's do a contingency connection here for future steps. Oh, and we have Amopeka here. He has finally decided to show his face. So you're 133 years old, capable of dumb labor, but otherwise you're okay. So I assume dwarves, they get a... Yes, they have a high life expectancy, interesting carrying capacity, smaller body size than normal, which is why it's affected. Then I don't know if they gain other trait bonuses. Maybe they get like a bonus to melee or something. I am not entirely sure. You would have to look that up. You're a big-boned night owl who's also a brawler, tough and a tycoon. That actually means that we need to get you a melee weapon. So let's see what people have been saying so I can catch up. Yeah, I think, no, banana move. I think everyone's got like cholesterol, but it's negligible, so no effect. And because you have an architect card, I wouldn't be worried. Like, half of our room to be blue and yellow. Also, you have the Danish flag on the other side, I think. What? What? Sorry, what? Also, apparently I'm not assigned to this bedroom anymore. It's probably because I died again. Blue and yellow, as you have the Danish flag on the other side, I think. I mean, I haven't put down flags, but we could do that if you really want to. Great United Nation. Or do you mean like on this side? Or I'm not, like, do you mean inside the bedrooms? Like one half is like... Would that even work though? Or do you just want the colors? Crypto armor. Okay. If you do exclamation mark backpack instead, it gets put into your inventory. Shit, where is you? You also clearly want to wield a heavy crypto axe, so I'll give you that. Get rid of some of all this stuff. Just making sure that I don't miss out on anything. Yeah, just the color. Okay. So you're saying blue and white and then... No, sorry. Wow. Red and white and blue and yellow. So how many tiles is this? Seven. 7 tiles. So it'll be 7 by 4. Alright, Rose, good to have you around. See you next time. And enjoy whatever it is you're going for. So let's see here. This. So what should we do? Should we do like a checkerboard pattern, or should we do like dashed lines, or should we do like a triangle shape or something? So basically one half is blue and yellow and the other half is white and red. We could also do like some diagonal stripes or something. And I don't know how exactly that would look. Yes, Andre, I'll get it in a moment. So we could try something like this maybe. And the leg kind of screwed me over there. And then blue and yellow. I kind of want to try something a little bit different than checkered, just for funsies. We could also do one half checkered and the other one checked stripes. So the question is, should we repeat the pattern down with the colors, or should we do it like crossed in? I think we should do crossed in, like a heraldry or whatever. So you say blue and yellow. So if this is white and this is crossed in, so which color would you want on the other side? On the outer side, sorry. Blue or yellow? Also, I just realized. There. Someone's also getting married. Cap and Banana are getting married. Jeez. I should really make a chapel at some point. Though it's like the longer I wait, the more useless it is. So outer is blue, inner is yellow. Good. Just making sure. So there we go. Lul, there's a man limit for that? Hold on. I can fix that. And apparently it's not under commands. So that means I gotta go under events. 'Cause it's also an event. Oh, I can't set it higher than, well, 200 should be more than fine. There you go. That's new. Oh, yeah, because he's bought so many traits that within such a short time it doesn't really happen that often. But I mean, when you've saved up so much, obviously it does. Okay, so Andre, you want your shield, and that's what I was trying to find. You bought a red dragon egg. Okay. I would like to give you a little heads up on that. When that hatches, it's gonna be wild. Which means if you don't have anyone with taming inspiration, it's gonna be borderline impossible to tame. I need to tame. I have inspired tame. Dude, it's only an egg still. It's not... There's an animal's vox out here, but we already have more than enough creatures. If you ask me anyway. Now, give me a moment so that I can try and find Andre's shield. So it was a heater shield. Okay. So how does this work exactly? So I know it's a heater shield. Enable this filter, include or exclude things matching this filter. Okay. But is it because it's equipped by someone then? Because I know it's been made. Huh. So it only lists items that are actually located on the map then. But not equipped things. Well, I suppose we can go in here and try and find it this way. Because if we switch over to colonists, then defense, and then it should shorten down the list dramatically. There it is. Manly Mutt nicked it. No empty space configured to store it. Does that mean you can't drop it because I don't have any place for freaking shields? What is this? Okay, so guess we can just put it in here. So, heater. That should at least allow us to get rid of this. Wasn't it only 8 tornadoes? Was it actually 9? Gourmet meals. Jesus Christ. Good thing these things stack. Because normally gourmet meals are so special that they don't stack. Because it actually normally lists the components or whatever. So, Andre. It's like more than all the other meals combined currently, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we can take a look here. So we now have... Okay, we have 491 packaged survival meals, but those have been generating ever since we started the colony through this manometric food processor. Everything has been slowly maintained. And we also have research that we can do. So what was the other one with research? We finished up brain surgery, I think it was. Let's see what's in here. Can't remember if you can make statues at the laser sculpting table. I think you might be able to. It's used for jewelry though. Energy Crucible would allow you to make Federation's weapons and armor with that space attack, military, clothing. It's like a bit of a mix of things. Recon armor, I believe, is also spacer tech, so even if we do research it, we can't use it yet. Most likely. Yes, this is spacer tech, so even if we research recon armor and make some, we can't use it yet. And the other thing was military clothing, which is under vanilla expanded, which is here. So it gives you something like a military uniform that you can wear on your skin, including a beret, which increases shooting accuracy. I would probably never use that though. There's also a military jacket, which affects your mental break thresholds. Sheriff shirt. Negotiation ability, okay. And a bulletproof vest. Stacked boy. Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. But unfortunately, we've arrived at the end of today's stream, so we will have to end it after we get this research choice in. So I just need to make sure that Andre, he got his shield, which he did. For some reason you're wearing 2 shields. Peculiar. Oh, it's probably because you're wielding it as a shield, which is what we didn't want, right? So I might have misclicked there. I think I also somehow managed to get your weapon dropped by accident. Might have happened in combination with this. Let's see here. Forceware and keep replaced. Add to melee. Disable this window in mod settings. Oh, I wonder what mod does this, because it seems to be related to equipping shields. Because you're not supposed to be able to wield shields along with two-handed weapons. I'll allow it for now though, and then I'll see what that is all about. Shit, that does mean I need to find the freaking halberd though. Okay. Should be rather easy, seeing as it's like one of the highest, if not the highest DPS weapon we have. There it is. Key to shield will be unusable. Your guy's probably gonna get slain real quick. I don't think so. Yeah, I think you only bought chest armor, but don't worry. Your character is gonna equip armor as we get more over time. Okay, I guess Andre doesn't really need a chainsaw. Doesn't really do that much plant work, does he? Okay. Is the axe you bought any good? It's pretty good under normal circumstances. It's here in terms of DPS, and it has 36.2 armor penetration, which is also fairly good. Something about weapons that's worth noting though is the quality of your weapon, especially for melee, has a huge impact on their stats. Just as an example here, the difference between a masterwork and an excellent Scarlet-Tide halberd is pretty significant, not just in DPS, but also the armor penetration, as you can see. Of course, also will affect the wealth massively. The thing about most weapons in the game, though, like the crypto axe, is that they can't be crafted with other materials than a preset of materials. But the crypto axe has a special trait, because it's a crypto weapon. It's yeah, they are laced with what appears to be a cryogenic coating along the blade. So if you hit an enemy with this and they're not properly insulated, they basically get crippled with hyperthermia, which is pretty useful. So it's a bit of a special trait. I don't remember what the crypto armor does. Draped with an unknown but impossibly durable cloth sash affixed over one shoulder, the armor emits a low electrical hum and feels smooth to the touch. Power supply itself features embedded crypto casket technology and will use a stasis effect to slow one's bleeding. Oh, that's really cool. So basically, if you start bleeding, it affects you less. Coagulates your blood. So that's you're the only one in the colony that has a crypto armor, by the way. Andre here, he went for pure damage resistance, so he's wearing like adamantite chainmail and plate armor and stuff. But that was made, that wasn't just randomly bought. So, bought with Bitcoin. Yes. Anyway, we should really wrap up here. So, although I would like to continue going, I know that you also need to get to sleep or whatever, Amo Pekka. So, is crypto a typo of cryo? No. I think it's deliberate. I can answer that before we end. But it's related to cryo, but I think the reason they call it crypto is because you can only acquire it through quests. So it's cryptic, I guess, is the inspiration. So it's a mix between cryptic and cryo. Because it's hard to acquire and no one really knows where it comes from. Because you guys can only buy it, or we would have to find a trader that gives it, or get it through quest rewards. But we haven't really been getting any quests related to the Vikings DLC, so haven't really had the opportunities. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Actually, before I leave, everyone gets 1,000 coins for sticking around to the end. So maybe a bit of a pun. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Kevin, and to everyone else who came by as well. It's been a blast, and I will at least see you Friday and Saturday, I hope, where I'll also be streaming Rimworld just as usual. So, with that said, thanks for now and goodbye, everybody.